Florida has what are arguably the most generous public records laws in the country. In fact, Article 1, Section 24 of the Florida Constitution makes it a constitutional protected civil right. In spite of that, enforcement falls upon the shoulders of regular citizens who have to go out and make public records requests. And when the government denies access to records that belong to us, the citizens, we have to insist that the government will respect our constitutionally protected civil right. Unfortunately, most citizens don't know about those rights, and most citizens don't ask the government to respect them. And where there are no secrets, there are no lies. It's an important right, and it's what allows us to see what's done in our name and at our expense.
Inspired by a recent meetup with Joel Chandler, I decided to set out to test local law enforcement agencies on their accessibility to the public for public records requests and their compliance with public records. I started out in Flagler County, Florida, and upon entering the parking lot of the Flagler County Sheriff's Department, you are greeted by this sign. The sign says, "All vehicles and persons entering or leaving the premises are subject to search and inspection." Now remember, this is just entering the parking lot of the Sheriff's Department. This is not entering any kind of secured area.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Anything I can help you with, sir?
I was just wondering, is this like the public records area and all that stuff of the Sheriff's?
If you need to get a report that was taken by the Sheriff's Office, yes, you can request that here.
Oh, okay.
Do you need that?
I was just wondering if this is like the publicly accessible area.
This is a publicly accessible area
Okay.
here. Obviously not through that gate where it says law enforcement only.
Okay.
And then the gate to the inmate facility over there, which also states specifically for official use.
Okay. So what about the sign here as far as the vehicle subject to search? Does that mean in this area?
In this area, Sheriff's Office property is a government building.
Okay. So if you come here to get public records requests, that means that your vehicle is subject to be searched?
Well, it depends.
Depends. Okay.
Are you recording me right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually you want to tell somebody that if you let them know you're recording them.
Right. It's pretty obvious. I get
Well,
that.
obvious or not obvious, you want to tell somebody that
Right.
because Florida statute, as I'm sure you're aware, stipulates that if you're going to record another party, you need to make them aware that you're recording them.
What statute is that?
You want me to? I can go in and get it for you if you'd like.
Sure. If,
Would you like me to go do that, sir?
I mean, I just wonder what statute it would be.
Well, it's under communications. If you want me to go get it, I can go get that for you.
So would it be illegal if I don't let you know ahead of time, or?
Would it be?
Yeah.
Yes.
It would be illegal. It would be illegal. Okay.
Are you considering yourself a sovereign citizen, sir?
No, no.
No, not at all.
No.
Okay.
No,
Can I help
just
you with
come-
anything else?
No, just come out and get some pictures of the Sheriff's Department, and basically what I'm doing is I'm doing a story on the accessibility of the Sheriff's Department. You know, and whether you can come in here and do a public records request and things like that
Sure you
without
can.
without being searched and subject to search and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I understand if there's like the secured areas like back there. Of course, I wouldn't go back there. It's obvious, and then the jail area back there. But I just think it's kind of astonishing that there's a sign there that says just because you come to the sheriff's office that you would be subject to search or your vehicle would be subject to search. Get ready, here it comes. The best alibi the government has at destroying our rights since the war on drugs. The war on terror.
It's astonishing that people commit acts of terrorism on government buildings.
Yeah.
So that's also astonishing, isn't it? At this point, until I get clarification, don't come in here and record that until I get clarification that you can record inside the building.
Okay.
Because
Is
it's a law
this
enforcement agency.
is this the
Okay.
public lobby area
What?
of the building?
You can stand right here, it's fine, you can record all you want. Before
Okay.
you come inside,
All right.
look at what kind of security and stuff we have and what you want to record. Let me
Okay.
get clarification from our attorney.
All right. If I want
I'll
to.
go ahead and let you in.
Okay. After about 5 minutes of waiting, Lieutenant Chris Seppi returns to allow me into the public lobby area of the Sheriff's Department with my camera rolling.
Come on in.
Okay. Thank you. That's okay with the camera? In the lobby area?
As far as public records requests,
Yes, sir.
okay, standard procedure is this. We don't have just a daily log. We have a computer system that encompasses all calls for service that the Sheriff's Office responds to.
Oh, okay.
If you request a specific report, Obviously, through Florida Sunshine Law, most things are public record, some things are not public record. So if a report was requested, one of our records custodians would have to redact certain information that the law allows them to redact.
Okay.
Addresses of police officers, certain addresses of victims of sexual assaults, and some domestic violence issues, all that stuff, there's certain redactions they have to make. So if you want, the first 6 pages is free. 7 pages and more is 15 cents per page. So if you want like a 24-hour period, it may be, I don't know, it could be 20 pages, could be 60 pages, but there would be a fee there. If you want just the last hour, we can probably give you that. It's probably less than 6 pages, and that would be available to you. But we can't give you access to one of our computers.
The daily visitor log, like sitting right there.
Daily visitor log, is that public record? Well, you know what? These are laws that I'm not 100% familiar with. I'd have to research.
Get ready, here comes that alibi again. The war on terror.
To find out. Normally, you know, somebody wants to come in and start doing all this at the sheriff's office. Of course, our suspicions arise on why this is, because of terrorism the way it is right now. So I'm not calling you a terrorist. I'm not saying what you're doing is terroristic. I'm just saying in general, our senses get heightened, and we wanted. My name is Lieutenant Chris Seppi. I see you looking at my name tag. Okay, Lieutenant Chris Seppi.
Yes,
okay, and I have no problem giving you that information.
Okay.
Okay, but as far as you being in here and me not being 100% up on what you can and cannot do, you know, it's a visitor's log. My thing is, if you want to look at it, go ahead and look at it.
Can I take video of it?
You know what? By law, I don't know if you can or not.
Okay.
You know, to be honest with you.
All right.
So I think that if you know that you're able to by law, then feel free to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
If you think it's questionable, then
I'm
because
sure.
I'll be following up with our attorney to make sure as well.
Right.
You know, so if you're doing something that is against the law, I'll have to follow up with it. But at this point, I'm not going to stop you from doing something in the lobby.
Okay, thank you.
Okay?
All right.
So I am just going to stand here though.
Okay. Let's see. Is this where people that are signing in and out and such?
Yes.
Okay. This is visitors register. Okay. And this right here, this is kind of the public lobby area of the Sheriff's Department. Flagler County Sheriff's Department. Okay. All right. And this is where you would come to make the public records request. I've asked that a million times. Public records request and inspect the daily log and everything. Okay. All right, I'm good to go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
All the doors.
All right.